being the head writer isn't all that new of an experience for me. I liken it to my time as a Girl Scout troop leader, my high school valedictorian speech, my turning down of Yale.
I guess one word to describe my experience would be enlightening. Wait, no. Fun. Yes, fun.
I'm back. This is the second go-round for me, so I'm happy to be working with these people. They're all so great, you know? Except Sean.
Honestly, my experience here has been the best so far. I wrote a sketch about bugs.
That's me turning down acceptance to go to Yale, to clarify.
What do I do around here? Really, that's your question?
The writing process? It's
Super deep, but blunt, for sure. People here just aren't afraid to go for it.
You ever solved a Rubik's Cube?
It's great. Chaotic, but great.
really rewarding.
Oh, so my opinion matters all of a sudden.
When I was little, I would play in my basement pretending I was in a writer's room. All the other kids in my class wanted to be firefighters and princesses and city planners, but me? I wanted to be the head writer of a college sketch comedy troupe.
Online's tough. Yeah. Definitely harder for some people more than others.
You know, I don't even have to be doing this right now. No, I don't need this. There exists an alternate universe in which I run a very successful, lavish, bolo tie empire. Yeah, against all the odds in that universe, bolo ties are the peak of fashion, and I am the king of them. I am their king.
Everyone seems to be really buying in. Yeah, could you just hold on 1 second? Mom, shut up! I'm recording!
Online has been interesting. I'm sorry. I've just been sensing a lot of hostile energy here from you guys. I'm not gonna lie.
What? Oh, Sean. Yeah, Sean's sensitive. One time he said he was the king of a flower.
I'm not sensitive. Why are people saying I'm sensitive? Why are they saying about me now?
When's this airing? Okay, so I won't see them again after this? I'll speak freely then.
One word for Sean? Delicate.
Sandbag.
Oh, I love Sean. I'd say... Oh, Lucy messaged you? Oh, that's cool. Let me see. No, come on. If Catherine has any more lines, just cut her off. Jesus, I mean yawn. Okay, so I know we were supposed to dress up, but I had to wear my Second City shirt because, you know, Lucy went there and, you know, she saw it. Like, was she impressed or?
So, it's important that when you are 21, if you choose to drink, you never do so on an empty stomach. Now, let's talk about Adderall. Don't snort it, or you'll...
Miss Teacher, I have a question.
What is it, Jillian?
Does that mean if you eat a hot dog before you drink alcohol, you won't get hungover?
Well, kind of, but not necessarily. I mean, it absolutely helps to eat something before drinking, but,
Hey,
you know,
my brother Dennis is a freelance dentist, and he told me the exact same thing. He said the salt in the hot dog combats the thing in the alcohol, and they cancel out. Bing, bang, boom, no hangover.
what? No, that's not... I'm sorry, did you say freelance dentist?
Oh, oh, I have a question. Can I put ketchup on the hot dog?
Ooh. Sure, it doesn't matter what's on the hot dog. It's not going to guarantee.
So, like, the hot dog could be a Chicago-style dog with a little poppy seeds, the little pickles, and the little tomatoes and everything.
Whoa!
What if it's a Cincinnati
Thai-style hot dog with the onions and the cheese and the chili with a little hint of cinnamon. What about that?
Whoa! Wait, what about a corn dog? You know, a corn dog all coated in a thick layer of cornmeal batter on a stick? A corn dog!
What about a white hot, the classic variation on the hot dog found primarily in central New York, in which the meat isn't smoked or cured, allowing the meat to retain a naturally white color? Yeah!
Yeah! Could it even be a Texas Tommy with the bacon and cheese and everything? I do love me a Texas Tommy.
A Southwest Sonoran dog. Get this, the hot dog is bacon wrapped.
Oh, it's sprinkled with pinto beans and grilled onions and green peppers and topped off with the tomatillo jalapeno salsa.
Wait, what about a pastrami dog? You know, like a hot dog, but covered in pastrami, Swiss cheese and mustard with a pickle on top? But instead of a typical hot dog, it has a bratwurst, which is usually used to celebrate Oktoberfest, where one can indulge in German culture and cuisine.
Amazing!
I'm so excited, I'm gonna piss myself!
Andrew, or what if it's a hot dog of your own creation? Like, the meat is fried and then coated in cotton candy to give it a bit of sweetness. And then maybe the bun is 2 halves of a watermelon, because why not? Afterwards, you grill it as you dump heaps of coleslaw on it, because again, why not? Then you take a chicken quesadilla and wrap it around the little hottie doggy. Lastly, that baby in Clorox so that if you spill anything on your shirt, it won't stain.
Wow!
That's so smart! I'm gonna start dousing all of my food in bleach now!
Will, you are creative and kind. Never lose that. But also, do not ever put bleach on your food.
Yeah, that's right, because that method would only work if you were wearing a white t-shirt.
Oh,
Actually,
Oh no!
what is it?
Cole?
I'm allergic to hot dogs.
Oh!
Oh
What are we supposed to do?
no! Hot dog!
Hot dogs.
I'm gonna be hungover forever!
I mean, maybe if it was a vegan hot dog.
No!
Oh. Yeah, that's even worse than the bleach idea.
What is it?
Come to.
But Cole will be okay, I promise. You can eat anything before you drink, and it'll decrease your likelihood of having a hangover. It could be pasta, nachos with banana, toast, pizza, a hamburger, anything. It doesn't matter. It absolutely does not matter. I could not think of anything in the world that matters less than the type of hot dog you eat before you drink. For the love of God, can we move on now? What, Jillian?
Could the hamburger be a cheeseburger?
Oh! Oh, excuse me, sir, do you work here?
Hello there! Yes, of course I work here. It's my life passion. Cars! Life is a highway. The name's Jim Toodles. Pleasure is all mine.
Ah, good. Nice to meet you, Jim. I'm Richard.
Richard. I love that name.
Well, thank you. My parents got it for me for my birthday.
Your parents! Oh, for you. For your birthday. Oh, that is a good one. I hope you cherish every single moment that you have with a name such as Richard. Wow.
Yes, well, I'm interested in buying a car.
Well, let me tell you something. It's your lucky day. Look around. See all these big, silly-looking metal contraptions? Those are cars. Cars to buy. Cars for you to buy.
I see.
Tell me, Richard, what made you set out on this beautiful morning and make you say, I think I'm going to buy a car today?
Well, actually, my boyfriend and I were having some relationship problems.
Oh. Your boyfriend doesn't like cars.
No.
How sad. Richard, you are a wonderful human. You shouldn't resign yourself to a life with a partner who doesn't like cars.
Oh, sorry, no, he likes cars.
The movie starring Owen Wilson. He likes that, but not the vehicle.
No. I mean, yeah, of course he loves the movie Cars. It's cinematically flawless, but he likes the vehicle too. I don't think
he does. Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Well, if he likes cars and he is with you, a man named Richard, then what's the problem? Oh. He doesn't like steering wheels.
Oh, no, he doesn't like that I slept with my coworker, Vince.
Do you have a color in mind?
Really? I just told you that. Fine. Yeah, red. Yes.
Yes! Red! Red for Richard! R! Not pirates! The letter, you silly, beautiful goose. Yes. We have so many red cars.
Really? Great. That's actually great news because you see, my mom, she's dying and her favorite color is...
Oh my God. Richard. Don't tell me. Your mom doesn't like cars.
What? No, she's just old and sick. What is with you and cars, man?
When I was young, my father hated cars. So you want to know something funny? I killed him with a hammer! Look, there's a red car. Red like blood. Let's go, yes!
Wait, what?
So what'll it be? Ford or Ferrari? That's a joke. My favorite movie is Ford v Ferrari. But seriously, we only sell Chevys like the Tex-Mex restaurant. You know what, Richard? There's a red car. Let's take a test drive.
I am not getting in a car with you, man.
Richard, do you not like cars?
No, I do. It's just,
Good. Wouldn't want to have to bust out the old hammer. Not on you, Richard. Sweet Richard. Oh, but seriously, I'd kill you with a hammer. It'll be $60,000. Yes!
Sure, okay, I'll pay whatever. Please just let me leave.
Sign here. Yes. Hey. Hey. You like cars?
Oh, welcome. Yes, welcome. It's me, Doc. I am here. I'm alive. Like this here apple juice. The Lorax. Of this, I am sure. But this is the sequel. Yes, oh yes, there is more. Our dear Lorax is needed right now. This is true. So sit down and relax for the Lorax Part 2.
I'm the Lorax. I speak for the trees. I speak for the trees have no tongues. I'm the Lorax who speaks for the trees, which you fuckers seem to be chopping down as fast as you please. You know what? I'm done, I do say. I try to get your attention, but you just walk away. I have to adapt and pander all day, just for people to listen to what I have to say.
Suddenly, Wensler enters. He has a jewel and AirPods and wears a spray-painted tank top that says, "Obama can't take these guns," with arrows pointed to his arms. It's the cringiest thing we've ever seen.
Oh, no.
Wow. Wow, now this is it. The most perfect place on the earth. Well, the most perfect carnival's place on the earth. Damn, this is the perfect place to build my brand new dope-ass vape lounge. Only the edgies of edgelords could stop me now.
Wensler approaches the tree with an axe, about to chop it down.
Hey, oh my guy, what are you gonna do to that tree?
I actually don't think that's any of your business, so...
Actually it is, so I'm the Lorax. I speak for the trees. I speak for the trees have no tongues. I became, but like the trees are little animals, they're real sad, bruh. It's like mad depressing out there.
Yo, what? Trees can't be sad, dumbass.
The Lorax sighs and walks over to a tree who is softly crying.
Bruh, just look at this bit.
The Lorax slimely wraps his arm around the tree.
Tree, why are you crying, BB boy?
You have to stop them, please. The humans, they're ravaging the earth and won't stop. They keep hurting us, even though hurting us means hurting themselves. It makes no sense. It makes no sense.
Oh no, don't be sad, Tree. You're so sexy.
The tree, disgusted and still crying, exits.
You go get that nut, sweet thing.
Look, dude, you seem chill and all, but I gotta do me. I worked my ass off to earn my generational wealth, and I'm not about to let it waste. I'll build a big ass factory.
Yo, think of it like this, bruh. Let's say you have this fucking jewel, like the biggest fucking jewel in like the whole tropical forest, my guy.
Aw, hell yeah, I'm following like the fattest jewel, bigger than my giant dick. Yay!
Ooh. That's what's up. Anyway, there's this big fucking jewel, and you're like passing around like to all your bros. You're all taking those fat rips, dude. Anyway, you pass around that jewel and it makes it around the whole circumference, dude. And it gets back to you and you take that sweet fat ass of nothing but ass juice. Like the nastiest ass juice. Like the fucking dregs, my dude.
But ash juice sounds low-key kind of tight, though.
What the fuck? No. But that's global warming dude. Your mouth is nothing but CO2 emissions and ass juice, my dude. And that's why we gotta save the trees, bruh. They cut down all the trees.
Ass.
Exactly. Ass.
And there, right there, yes, is where our tale must now close. With unlikely friends who started as foes. And I, Dr. Seuss, I know it is strange. It's not a good ending. The climate continues to change. I beg, and I beg, please heed my word. Please help save the planet, not be a turd.
Interior house stays. Theobald, a kind but haunted child, sits on the floor with his stepdad, Mitch.
All right, buddy. You ready? Today's the big day. Playdate numero uno for Theobald.
Oh, but step-papa, what if the other children don't take to me?
Hey, don't worry about that. You're a great kid, Theobald, and they'll see that. You just gotta, put yourself out there.
Oh, it has been such a harsh winter, and I do yearn for the warm kinship of a friend.
Sure, pal. I know it can be pretty scary meeting new people, but what if we say, if we start to feel nervous? I am Theobald. I am strong, I am kind, I am capable, I am superb.
Mitch goes to high five Theobald, who recoils. The doorbell rings.
Hey, Mom dropped me off at the curb because she had to go pick up my little sister from orthodontist. The doctor says she has too many teeth.
Don't worry. Come on in. Make yourself at home. Theobald, come say hi to Sam.
What's up?
It is a great pleasure to welcome you into our home. I hope you don't find it too modest of a dwelling.
Awesome. Well, Theobald, me and your mom are just going to be upstairs if you need anything.
Theobald gives Mitch a panicked look.
I'll let you two get to it.
I should like you to...
I brought my Ninja Turtles in case you want to play Ninja Turtles, but didn't have any Ninja Turtles. It sucks when you want to play, but there aren't any Ninja Turtles, so I wanted to be sure we had enough Ninja Turtles. Oh no! Not my Ninja Turtles.
Fear not, my dear chum. I have some games we can play. Shall we converse over a nice tea in the parlor?
What kind of games? I noticed at school you don't really play tag or stirs or stick gum and mulch in your hair like kids are supposed to. My big brother, he's in middle school, so yeah, he's kind of a big deal. He says outside games like hide and seek or kick the lizard are the best. But yeah, I kind of like inside games too. You seem like an inside game kid.
Oh, well, yes. There is this rousing sport where you blow the dust off the brim of Grandmama's urn and you see where it lands.
Grabs an ornate urn and brings it to Sam. He leans over at a 90-degree angle and blows on it.
Oh, yes, see, it landed on the chair as it so often wont to do.
Sam blows on the urn.
Oh, the shoe, it landed on my shoe. It never lands on my shoe.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Is there any more dust for us to blow on?
Unfortunately, I was a bit too rambunctious this past fortnight, and alas, that was the last patch of dust. Oh, if you want, we could play hoop.
I love basketball. I scored 3 points on my game last weekend. My dad says I'm not very tall but if I become tall, then maybe I could play real basketball and not be a disappointment.
Theobald pulls out an old-timey stick and hoop. He was not talking about basketball.
What is that?
Stick and hoop.
Oh. So no basketball then.
Silly Sam. Why would one want to throw a ball into a basket? It takes so long to weave in the first place. Your humor sure does take the egg.
He begins to try to use the stick and hoop. Theobald is chasing after it around the room and runs directly into Sam. They both get tangled up in the hoop and are on the floor laughing.
I know some of the other kids at school can be kind of mean to you sometimes.
Oh, yes, I do suppose there are certain aspects of my existence that makes them rather cross.
I'm sorry I haven't stuck up for you.
That is okay, Sam. You have shown your kindness to me, and that is what matters.
They smile at each other, completely breaking the softness. Theobald starts jumping up and down with excitement, his grandmama's ashes spilling out of the top of the urn.
Do you want to play Bubonic Plague?
Interior, Hogwarts Potions classroom. Day. Wendy Wonkwaffle, Fitzwilliam Foggerspoon, and Chudley Chapsworth sit facing Professor Chegg McTextburk. Magic and whimsy fill the air.
Bloody hell. I've heard Professor Mick's textbook is right stiff on grading.
Oh, calm down, Fitzwilliam. He can't be that bad. There's no Professor Wendy Waffle can't take on. Right, Chudley?
No, I agree with Fitzwilliam. I've heard he's a scary professor.
Right. Pop open those vials I've placed.
John Smith enters the room looking entirely lost.
Oh, sorry. I'm John Smith. Is this Potions 101?
Yes. Have a seat, Mr. Smith.
Thanks.
As I was saying, pop open the vials I apparated into your pockets. At your seat, you'll each find small little papers.
Blimey, he's smooth.
Oh, bloody hell, how's he done that then?
Okay. Maybe there is a professor that can challenge Wendy Waffle.
Are you okay? Why did you just scream your name? Do you need a Band-Aid? Akio Band-Aid.
Wendy's nose starts gushing blood.
What?
Nothing. Jesus Christ, relax.
The students all take out their vials. They are filled with weed.
Oh, what? If this isn't the notorious Elvin Elixir, can I warn her?
Is that weed?
Crikey, Fitzwilliam, it is!
By Jove! I thought this was banned in after the contrary.
Very astute observation, Mr. Fogerspoon. Now, produce the papers, insert the carajuana into them, and light them on fire. Incendio in alio.
What?
Did I stutter, Mr. Smith? Light the mixture on fire and inhale, or you will be sent to the headmasters.
Not old
Promity plop.
I don't think I should.
Suddenly, McTexburg produces a wand and lights Smith's joint.
Eat magic!
Spank me, this is potent.
a dollop of cream with that, if you will.
Goodness, I feel like I'm above the castle. Oh, this is a wonderful spell, isn't it, John?
It's not a spell. It's weed. It's marijuana, reefer.
Reefer? I hardly know her. Right. Take out the pills I've apparated into your pockets and place them on your table. Using the plastic rectangle I've placed on the table, smash them into a fine powder.
The class begins diligently crushing the pills like the good students they are.
I know I'm new and all, but this seems deeply wrong.
All together, class, on the count of 3. Snortus Maximus!
Suddenly, the snorting hat appears.
The snorting hat.
Snorting hat!
'Tis I, the great and powerful, all-knowing snorting hat. It seems that someone is resisting all the fun to be had here at Hogwarts.
Oh, come now, John. Snort the powder before the snorting hat smothers you to death. Or worse, Mick's textbook can take 10 points from Gryffindor.
There's only one thing left for Mr. Smith here.
John Smith gulps and snorts the powder. He pops up.
Rod, what's all this then?
Jordan, sweetie, what's wrong?
I hate homework.
Oh, come on. Just because something's hard doesn't mean we hate it.
Mr. Spencer told us to write a list of words that don't rhyme, and I can't think of a single one. Fat, cat, linger, finger. Ugh, all words rhyme.
Oh, Jordan, have you ever thought of fruit?
Fruit?
Fruit.
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 You know, Jordan, lots of fruit doesn't rhyme.
Huh. I've never thought of it like that. I always thought of fruit as something you eat, not as words that don't rhyme.
I know. Crazy, right? Why don't you give it a shot?
I think I did it.
Well, let's have a look.
The first, well, I don't know. It's silly.
You can tell me.
Well, there's 2. If you think about it, they're the same. Orange
Classic.
and tangerine.
Of course.
But, Karen,
Yes. You have a question?
since tangerines and oranges are so close, in size and color and such, do they count as different words?
Want to learn a funny little trick?
Oh, I do. I really do.
Well, if words sound differently and /or they're spelled differently than they are, different.
Different words. I get it.
That's what your father, the inventor of the dictionary, told me the night you were conceived. Jordan, you are the best mistake I ever made.
Hi there! I'm Fiona Fink, and we are the Fiona Fink Funk Band! I know y'all are here tonight to get all down and dirty into some classic funky tunes. But before we get too carried away with the sweet, funky melody, why don't we take a second to meet the folks responsible for bringing that sweetness to your ear holes in the first place. We got Frank on guitar.
Howdy! The name's Frank Fink. I've been playing guitar for the past 72 years. I don't know how old I am, somewhere between 26 and 94. Anyone's guess is as good as mine at this point. I used to think that maybe you could tell my age by looking at the rings on my bones, like trees, but no such luck. My parents refused to tell me. One time I went to a psychic at the state fair to see if she could tell me what year I was born, and she looked into my eye, screamed, and then ran away. All of my money is tied up in Bitcoin and do not currently have a home. Funky!
Funkity funk!
I'm Phil Funk, tickling these sweet, sweet ivories for you tonight. I was born with the cutest case of jaundice this side of the Mississippi. Don't worry, ladies, it's mostly gone away now. Just don't look at my pinky toe.
Oh, Phil!
I'm joking. It's my big toe. Anywho, I am a firm believer in garlic. Not only for the flavor, but more importantly, for the lack of vampires. People are out here walking around all willy-nilly, acting like vampires aren't a threat. Wake up, you sheeple! I have seen the documentary Twilight, and I will not be fooled. Every year around Christmas time, I lock myself in my basement for 33 hours and only eat garlic bread. Funky.
Funkity funk!
My turn. I'm Felix. Frank. I'm the second oldest of 19 children. It was Duggar in number, not culture. That's our family motto. When I was 3, my little sister, Maureen, fell down a well and we never saw her again. I think my parents then had 17 other children to fill the void of that loss. Rest in power, Maureen. When I joined this band was the first time I spent with people that I was not related to, and boy oh boy, is it weird. I can say mom and not refer to the same person for everyone in the room. The world we live in, huh? Okay.
Funkity funk! And I, of course, am Fiona Fink. Back in 1992, I was dared by my dear friend and later lover John Hamm to swallow 30 pennies whole. He said, "Fiona, darling, you look like 30 bucks. Your insides might as well feel it as well." John wasn't the best at math, but he sure was the best at charm. And you know me, I'm never one to say no to a dare, so I did it! 27, 28, 29, 30 pennies later, and I'm still finding them in my school to this day. They say, "Find a penny, pick it up." And I say, "No, thank you, sir. That is my poop." Good times, good times. Well, what do you say, fellas? Should we give these people the show of their lives?
Absolutely.
Well, I am being told by our producer that we are out of time. It's a little disappointing. I thought we could maybe play a little this time. Anyway, I'm Fiona Fink, and we are the
Fiona Fink Funk Band.
Brethren of Satan, we welcome you to our most sacred of ceremonies. We regret that we can only meet virtually, but due to circumstances, this is the best that we can do.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! You are here because you have proven yourselves to be the most diabolical children and devotees of Lucifer. Tonight, in the light of the blood moon, we shall honor our evil lord with one true virgin sacrifice.
Ritual sacrifice. Oh my God, that's crazy.
What?
No, it's just like, whoa, a virgin sacrifice. That's wild, because it's like, no one here's a virgin, right?
Deb,
I mean, especially not me. I mean, I'm 32. Of course I've had sex. You know what I'm talking about, Steve.
Please don't involve me in this, Deb.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I am all down to sacrifice a virgin. I mean, hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
But it's just like, where are we gonna find one? Because I'm looking around this Zoom call and I can find nary a virgin.
Deb, you're embarrassing yourself.
Embarrassing myself? Embarrassing myself? That's hilarious. The only time I embarrass myself is when I'm having sweet sexual intercourse with one of my many sexual partners.
Deb, it's okay if you're a virgin.
Me? A virgin? That's hilarious, you guys. I can't breathe. It's like, because you all know my favorite thing is when the thing and it goes in the thing and it makes that noise and it's you know, and it feels so good, and you're just like, yes please, oh God. Steve gets it.
I really don't.
Maybe Steve's the virgin.
You've met my son, Deb.
All right, Deb, let's just take a second.
Yeah, we're not going to sacrifice you.
Yeah, well, that's not even a problemo, Joan. As previously stated, I've done intercourse, you know, with the little dance and the shuffle of the hand, and you're just like, oh, yep, no, sir, maybe, can't stop, won't stop, don't stop, and then it's all the mush and the goo, and you know, the goo, and it feels like heaven and a waterfall, and it is not scary at all.
Deb, we may be a satanic cult, but we're not monsters. It's okay to admit that you've never had sex.
You know, Deb, can't all be absolute beasts with massive libidos like me.
Huh.
Sick brag, Gene.
You're better than this, Joan.
Fine, you've caught me in my ruse. A charade of sorts, a masquerade, if you will. Sure, I may have never had sex. And sure, the most intimate relationship I've had was when Steve told me he liked my sweater.
What?
But that doesn't make me any less of a child of Lucifer than any one of you fuckers. Pun intended. Look, I joined this cult because I wanted a community. I may have never had experienced the elation of penetration, but in many ways, being a part of this group, you all have penetrated my heart. And at the end of the day, isn't that what really matters?
Burn her.
Interior, Walkerville Elementary School Classroom Evening.
It was a Monday. The day had barely even started yet. Prayed to God it was going to be a normal field trip. Just once.
You weren't the only one. It's okay.
We were just cruising on down Main Street. Relaxed. Feeling good. You know. The next thing that you know, you see I'm so sorry, Arnold. We didn't know. We didn't know.
Hey. It's all right, Ralphie. That's enough for now. You don't have to go on. This is why we're back in this classroom, to work through the past. Now, would anyone else like to talk about the trauma that they've had to deal with due to Miss Frizzle? No one?
What about you, Arnold?
I have been talking for the past 15 years, bitch-ass Dorothy Ann. And according to my research, none of you shits ever gave a fuck about how I felt until...
He catches himself. He fumbles in his pockets and pulls out a pill bottle, then downs some pills. He regains composure and breathes. Then quite plainly,
No, I'm good.
Hello. My name's Ava.
Hi.
Ava.
I was in Mrs. Frizzle's class 3 years after you guys left. Remember Liz, the Frizz's pet lizard? Well, when she was killed.
What?
Liz was murdered?
Arnold, back in his chair, lighting a cigarette.
Oh yeah, she was. Yeah, I killed that fucking lizard.
Ava's jaw drops to the floor.
Close your mouth, sweetie. You look like a botched taxidermy.
The Frizz took it really hard, and I guess that's when she...
Did she turn you into bats and then make you think she was a vampire that was going to kill you and suck your blood?
Did she turn you into fish eggs only so you could be doused in real fish sperm to teach you about the aquatic life cycle?
Did she refuse to stop the bus even when you begged over and over to let you go home and avoid another kidnapping? Did she and your entire class violate your body by traveling through your digestive system without your consent? Did she give you third-degree burns and permanent eye damage by flying right next to the sun, and then take you to Pluto where your narcissistic cousin pushed you to the brink of insanity? And you realize that if this is what life is, then it's just not worth living at all. Remove your space helmet in full confidence that an eternity in hell would be better than anything this life has to offer.
Shaking, Arnold pops some more pills.
Oh, sweet mother, fuck, that's good.
Now that's what I call a pill that's hard to swallow, right, guys?
Carlos.
No. I was there when she went on a self-destructive bender that landed her in the 6x8 foot cell she's in now. She liquored herself up more than usual. Then she filled the bus to the brim with diesel gasoline and booze. I mean, the Frizz had been wasted while driving us before, but we've never been passengers in a bus that was trashed too. A few of us were blown to bits in the jungle of Vietnam. A couple were lost in the seams of some random sweatshop in Bali. And then at one point, I think someone was drowned in what I can only assume was a cat's urethra. And that's not even to mention the study we did on the physical decomposition students who were lost. Their bodies, so lifeless, so rotted, and that's when I realized there must be no God.
Vietnam sounds like an explosive time.
Carlos.
Interior restaurant, evening. Ian is sitting down at the table waiting for his date. Annalise appears, spots him, he waves her over.
Ian?
Annalise.
They go in for an awkward hug/handshake.
Oh, sorry.
He goes to pull her chair out.
M'lady. Fuck, I'm sorry, that was weird.
I've seen worse. Don't worry about it.
Thanks. You look beautiful tonight.
Oh, thanks. I showered.
Their waiter comes over to the table.
Ella, Emmy Clive, Emmy Clive, born nowhere, been everywhere. And me, Clive, I your waiter for the night, Clive, met no one, friends with everyone.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Clive.
Woohoo!
Tell me, Clive, and it is Clive, right?
Yeah, the human named Clive.
Are there any specials tonight?
Well, Clive, Yeah, 42 teeth, 53 in bag. Don't ask Clive to see bag. Only person who see bag is Dan. Dan, real friend, not duck. Clive seen a duck. Duck with eyeballs. And me, Clive, you know, with the nose and the Samite sense of smell.
Clive then sprints out of the room.
Oh, is this like part of the experience?
What do you mean?
So you know how like those new restaurants have some sort of weird like hipster element to them? Some of them make you take your shoes off, and then some have cats walking around.
Yeah, and this one has Clive. Anyway, your profile said you were an avid bird watcher. I want to know everything about being an amateur ornithologist.
Well, I wouldn't call it amateur.
Suddenly, Clive appears behind Annalise and holds up a small vial over her shoulder.
You see my home? Ain't Clive home. Open concept. Except for Gorilla in the corner. Don't make Gorilla mad, or it's first 7 years ago. You out! And me, Clive. Our special for tonight is spit play soup with lamb that is braised. Any questions? Killia, dude. Again, and me, Clive. What food you put in your mouth, hell?
I guess I'll put chicken parmesan in my mouth hole.
Ian, please.
Ainly for Clive to say and for you to put in your ear hole. You know, your hole's on the side of your ear. Doctor says these is ears holes. You?
I'll take the Caesar salad, please.
Clive smiles and leaves without breaking eye contact.
So your profile said you're down for anything.
Oh, yeah, sexually.
Cool. I once let my ex put a finger in my asshole, so.
Oh, well, I mean, if someone put a finger in my butt, I'd buy a ring to put on that finger immediately.
You get it.
Where have you been all my life?
Tell me about it.
Clive comes back in, carrying 2 plates, each with their own pine cones. Clive sets down the meals at the table.
With the vegetables that you asked Clive for. You know, Clive in the flesh suit. And really, I'm not gonna lie, I never tell a lie. I never said a single word in my entire life. How dare you ask me such questions? And Clive, heard zero song? No, every music. And off with the wind chimes, you know, and me Clive. Goodbye by now.
Clive disappears in a radiant cloud of smoke. Annalise and Ian are left speechless. Another waiter enters. They are carrying fresh parmesan and go to grate it on top of the pine cones.
Now, tell me when.
Yeah, and that's why my dad never bought us a trampoline when we were kids.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense now.
Okay, dokie. I'm loving hearing about everybody's fucked up childhoods, but we really do need to get back to sketches. Who has ideas?
So I was about to go to bed last night, and this like random sketch idea came to me. I don't know if it's any good, but
Molly, just say it. There's no such thing as a bad idea.
Okay. So it'd be like this guy. He's walking across stage, and he realizes his shoelace is untied. So he goes to look at it, and then the audience thinks he's kneeling down to retie his shoe. But then he just takes off the shoe, leaves it on stage, and walks off, blackout.
Okay, I hate that. Christopher, what do you have?
Yeah. Okay, what if we did a sketch that was like a swim meet, and we all got really into it, but there's, surprise, there's no water.
God, Christopher, you're so quick to forget that my cat drowned last month in the bathtub. And now you want to do a sketch about swimming.
Sean,
You're inconsiderate, that's all.
Okay, let's just calm down. Maybe we order a pizza and come back to brainstorming. Yeah?
Wait, I got it.
Oh, Izzy, you're so sweet for offering to pay because, you know, my Venmo got hacked for international fraud, and that would be really nice.
No, I have our opener.
Oh my God, great. Okay, what is it? Yeah.
Okay, so picture this. The entire cast is on stage.
Okay.
And we're all like doing our own thing or whatever.
Yeah.
And then everyone walks off, except for me and Tut.
Okay, I'm losing you a little bit.
And it's like, we're the only 2 people in the room.
Well, you're the only ones on stage, so.
And some sort of magnetic force pulls us together.
Izzy, where are you going with this?
And he pulls me really close. His face is right next to mine. And he kisses me tenderly, but also passionately. And I'd probably go on for like 10 minutes and then blackout.
Izzy, we're not going to do a sketch where the audience just watches you make out with Tut.
Why not? It'd be way better than doing some parody of Taylor Swift Solo from Tom Hooper's movie musical classic Cats.
Okay.
Not a bad point. Cats was really bad.
Cats was iconic.
God damn it again with the cats. You guys are sick.
Wait, Izzy, don't you have a boyfriend?
Yeah, but he got it. He hasn't committed to the bit. He's actually the one that suggested it.
I guess I just don't see the humor in it.
Fine, well, you just don't get comedy, I guess. It's fine. I'm used to working with amateurs. If you need me, I'll be working my application to the Second City. You know, the renowned comedy college in Chicago where they appreciate talent.
That's actually so funny that she mentioned Second City because I actually studied there last fall.
Let her go. She'll be back. She just needs to clear her head and calm down. And plus, we already know that you went there last fall.
Kind of crazy that Izzy basically pitched that sketch just so she could kiss me, right?
Tut, sweetie, calm down. Arrogance is not a good color on you.
Okay, just wait 1 second. I honestly don't think that Izzy's idea was that bad. I think it just it needs some reworking.
What do you mean?
Okay, so maybe there would be like a house burning down, and the firefighters are still like 10 minutes away. I'm losing oxygen and fast. My clothes are kindling. It's not looking good. Then out of nowhere, a figure appears out of thin air. And this figure would probably be like, I don't know, maybe like 6 feet tall with dark brown hair probably, and a strong build, maybe like a rugged look. So based off that description and the guys we have to pull from, this role would probably have to be played by Tut. Sorry, Christopher and Sean, that's just that's Hollywood for you. So Tut, he would emerge from the fire, and he would whisk me away from danger. Yeah. And then once we got out of the burning house, we'd walk probably like 40 feet, to be respectful. And then just start making out. How does that idea sound?
No. No. I think that a burning building, it just isn't realistic. Certainly not with our budget. I have a better idea. Picture this. It would be like an entrance exit scene starring me and, I don't know, eeny, meeny, miny, Tut. We're watching a game of football in my room, and my roommate keeps coming in to interrupt, to tell me that he needs my steamer, and I'm like, get out of here, and at the time or the place! And then Tut and we laugh. And we have a beer and fall asleep watching the Eagles play. And while we sleep, our leg hair brushes up against each other, and they intertwine because they know that we're just such good friends. And then, I don't know, maybe we kiss.
No, you have it all wrong. I have a brand new, never before seen idea. Okay, so I would play a young 17-year-old named Elio Perlman, and I'm living with my parents in rural northern Italy. It's the summer of 1983, and my father, who hires an archaeologist, a 24-year-old graduate student named Oliver, to live with my family over the summer. At first, Elio would resent giving up his room to Oliver for a few months, but as the sketch progresses, he realizes how charming, intelligent, and attractive Oliver is. Their romance is a slow burn, but soon the audience realizes how in love these two characters are. By the end of the sketch, the audience is practically rooting for Ted and I to make out.
Oh, so you already have it cast?
Well, I mean, we can take liberties if we must, but I think this is what the script is calling for.
Okay, no, I'm tired of this. I have a real idea, a good idea.
Oh, okay, yeah, you've been surprisingly quiet. Let's hear it.
What if I played a middle-aged husband and I was married to, I don't know, Catherine. Let's say Catherine for now. And we're fighting over whatever mundane things that spouses have to fight about. Like, let's say I forgot to unload the dishwasher and she's mad about it. But then I grab her hands while she's yelling at me. And we lock eyes. And suddenly we remember all the good moments in the 14 years we've been married. We remember our vows, the day our kids were born, the times we've cried with each other, and we stop. The world stops. And she leans in and we kiss, and then blackout.
Ted, are you fucking kidding me?
That's disgusting.
He's just a freshman, man.
It's super creepy, Todd. I can't believe you would manipulate something as sacred as sketch comedy just so you could make out with somebody who's attractive.
Men are pigs.